everybody, Anime Boy in Power here, and welcome back to more Mother. Last time, we trekked the dangerous swamplands, ends of America, on our journey to Ellay. Ran into a lot of crocodiles, a lot of mooks trying to a lot of enemies trying to hypnotize us. Some might have actually succeeded. And I think we've made it out. I think. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. Yep! Ellay, west. Swamp, south. Yep! I've been heading in the right direction. Wait. And we also ran into Pippi and Lloyd's father in that swamp. Guess that's the 2 population was listed. But anyways, welcome to Ellay. It is an area of about 7.5 square miles, and we're not quite out of the woods yet. Oh. Why did I think we would be? Let's see. Defense buff for everyone. Lloyd gives the first one a dose of plasma power. And Anna frees the second one. We're definitely going to need to rest up after this, because frankly, it's not expecting to. Did they try to life up at full health? I didn't think they'd be that stupid. Wow! Oh no. Oh great, we're blinded. At least Anna's our guiding, will be our eyes. Also, it's a good thing they can't. Plasma beams don't. I don't think plasma beams miss. So just shoot that one. And Anna frees the third one. Hey, it worked. You didn't. Yeah. Of course you can hit things, and yeah, the mooks have freeze these as well. Figured that much. They don't have freeze at our level, but they're still pretty dangerous. And that's another dead mook. The Nintendo punched that one. Lloyd stand guard. And Anna, yeah, Anna can heal everyone. If I can just cycle back to it. Or never mind. Whoa! Nintendo's up to level 29. His fight is up by 2. He's faster, wiser, and stronger too. He's the first member of the Earthbound crew. Huh! Why did I do that? Never mind. Okay, so Anna, we're gonna have to rely on your life up power. Just a bit before we go into town, and hey, here we are. We made it. As I was saying before being so rudely interrupted by those mooks, Ellay has an area of about 7.5 square miles, a population of 32, average temperature 60.88 degrees Fahrenheit, and its major industries were manufacturing and dairy farming. If you step into this town and think you've traveled back in time 30 or so years, you're not alone. The city's local industry thrived in the 50s and saw great prosperity during the Korean War. Yes, that is canon to the Mother 1, I'm not kidding. So much so that numerous dairy farmers became manufacturers, and one particular automotive company became so big that it built a factory for weapons parts, and the city flourished, even sporting the catchphrase, "A building for every hectare of farmland sold." Even after the end of the war, the hearts of the people of Ellay stuck firmly in the 50s, where every laborer who had a two-story house assumed the role of the dad from Father Knows Best. The local gang of hoodlums sported greased pompadours with Japanese-made radios belting nothing but rock and roll. And the adults used, the good old days, as a greeting. This place is certainly an interesting place to look through. And there's much to do here. But I'll hold off until I get a little more comfortable. Sorry about that cut. Mother Nature called, and she always calls collect. Now, we've got a lot we can cover. Like, a lot of ground, really. So let's start with getting some money on our person. Can I help you? Your account shows a balance of 10,848. And I'll take about 4,000, just in case. Now, the first thing we'll need to do is teleport to Reindeer. Not to get any plasma power or anything. But just to... Now that I think about it, I could also teleport home. Whee! Yeah. Teleport home, talk to Mom, heal up.
Oh, you've been injured! I'll cook prime rib. Eat your dinner and rest for the night. When you want to eat prime rib again, just come back here.
Thanks, Mom. And now we can teleport to Reindeer. And zoom! Right where we need to be. Now, we're going to need to go up to the floor just before where we go to get Lloyd strapped. Welcome. What can I sell you? Reindeer is the only place that sells this stuff, and we'll need 3 of them. You mean the berry tofu? Yes. Thank you very much. Please visit us again. Want anything else? Of course. Yeah, we're definitely going to need 3 strawberry tofu. Right? Anything else? Not really. Thank you. Please visit us again. Maybe get Lloyd another plasma beam, because those are really good. But unfortunately, we don't have enough money for them. Okay, so a bomb. I'll buy Lloyd a bomb. Or 2. We'll need at least and of course, we'll need at least $200 for for something else that'll come up. So now that we have everything we have everything we need so far. We have the berry tofu, and Anna has a bomb. I should give Anna 1 berry tofu. And have Anna give Lloyd the bomb. Everything seems to be working out fine. Right? Now to just find a long straightaway. I need to teleport. Or back to Ellay. Ow. And I run into the man with the slick mustache. Great. This should be clear enough. Okay. Now we teleport to Ellay. And oh man, this looks great. Hey, what's this? Police station, the city of Ellay. Huh. Next, we head north of town. Huh? While walking in the desert, I saw a cactus with a face. Then I ran for the hills screaming as loud as I could. That cactus had a melody. Now we have Lookout Tower west, Harbor north. And we have... Did you read the sign? Yeah, I did. Thanks. This way leads here. Here to the Lookout Tower. Right about here. Ocean view tourists welcome. And boy, this must be the harbor. Or not. I think the harbor, yeah, the harbor. Oh, this doesn't look like a harbor, but... Okay, but at least it's safe here. And... in we go. Can I talk to you? I once saw smoke rising from one of the islands. I wondered if anybody lived there. I should have looked through that telescope. The telescopes? Take this elevator to the top of Lookout Tower. Okay, this way leads up to... And now we're on the roof. Ninten looked into the telescope. The shimmering blue sea stretched towards the horizon. And there's this one. Ninten looked into the telescope. In the distance, on the island, something sparkled. And that calls this rocket. They climbed into the rocket. And welcome to... well, this is an island. It doesn't really have a name, and I don't think it has a name in either version of the game. But I like to call this place Science Island, because, well, there's a scientist here.
Have you ever tasted strawberry tofu?
I'm afraid I haven't.
No way to buy things like that in this place.
Anyway, may as well head back and get at least one more thing of berry tofu. I mean, what could it hurt, really? I mean, I don't want to lie to this poor person. I don't want to lie to this poor scientist. So we're gonna get some get a few more dollars. I think about 700 would do the trick. Will do the trick just nicely. How can I help you? I'll withdraw about 700 should do just nicely. Then I find the straightaway. Need to find the... This would be a good starting point. Then we teleport back to Reindeer. Smack dab into this guy. You're no match for Teddy. He could beat you up with his pinky. And run into a new enemy that I have been wanting to show off in the next episode. A BB gang member. This is the BB gang. This is a member of the notorious Black Blood Gang, or the Blah Blah Gang if you live in localized areas. Don't be intimidated when they start walking at you while snapping their fingers. There's 80 HP, 60 offense, 125 defense, 40 speed. These guys fight as dirty as they speak. You don't know if they're gonna hit you once or twice, and they can lower your fight with some words that would get their mouths washed off with soap by their moms if they heard. And as someone who has had their mouth washed out with soap, I wouldn't recommend it. Really. Ugh. Anyways, they give 72 EXP, Dad deposits $60, and they have a 1 in 16 chance of dropping the Flamethrower, which is an item only Lloyd can use, and it acts like PK Fire Gamma. This is the only way to get the Flamethrower in Mother 1, as unlike the Plasma Beam, they're not sold anywhere. And, what's better? You can fight these guys multiple times. And... whoa! one! Oh. And thank you for the level up, kind sir. Fighter. Anna is now level 23. Speed, wisdom, all the good stuff. And her maximum psychic points up by 12. And thanks for the level up, kind sir. I'll take that and be on my way. Alright, let's just... Okay, so let's try that again. Let's try that again. Head back to Reindeer, and I don't know where I'm go... Why did I think I could control that? I smacked right into a building! And... Again! It just feels so awkward. You don't know how they're going to... You don't know how they're going to move! Trying again. Now... excuse me, sir. I may have low HP, but I'm gonna do my best. Okay, I've never actually seen... I don't think... Yeah, I've never actually seen that dialogue. That is funny! I'm sorry, that dialogue was funny. Anyway, I'm gonna try teleporting again. To Reindeer! And it worked this time. So, way up to the 4th floor. They're selling tofu, strawberry tofu, right at this counter. So I'll buy something while I. All right. Hey, that left us in a better position than I thought. All right, so now just take my leave. Now with that in hand, I think... Okay. Do not crash into the cop. Okay. We'll take it to this level, to this area of trees. On your mark, get set, warp! And here we are. Now, since Lloyd lost a few HP, we may as well use it for him. The berry tofu. Strawberry tofu. If you really want to eat it, okay, but... Yeah, this stuff only heals like about, what, 10 HP? Nothing happened. That's because this is one of those items you eat. Lloyd ate the berry tofu. Recovered by 17. Now we just head out to the... We head out to the lookout tower, which I believe is this way. Having been there before, I should know. Yep, follow that sign. And... Spiders! Kill it. Spider it. Spiders are not supposed to know those words! Yeah, so I watched that, for those, because of those dirty words, I end up washing the spider's mandibles out with death! That sounds so weird out of context. I know, it sounds really weird out of context. Anyways, the rocket should still be here. Yep, won't have to look into the... So...
Have you ever tasted strawberry tofu?
Yes, we have!
If you find some, buy some for me, please. I'll trade something nice in return.
Of course! We brought some right here. And if you give the doctor the strawberry tofu by using it on him...
Oh, this is strawberry tofu. Thank you. Here's something nice for you in return.
Okay. But what I wanted to do is, he gives you the words of love. He gives you the words of love. What these do, words of love. We'll need to find a battle to show these often, but we have some other people. That doctor's assistants. I'm Abel, the doctor's assistant. I too would like to taste strawberry tofu. So? Oh. Anna? Thank you! It looks so good! I'll share some important information. Near the summit of Mount Itoy, deep in the lake, there lies a fantastic robot. I think it still works! Well, that's important information indeed. We'll definitely need to keep that in mind. I look just like Abel, but I'm Baker. I also want to try strawberry tofu. Well, if you give him the strawberry tofu... Wait. Right. This one. Oh, I'm so happy! Take these swear words with you! He gave you the Wait. Now Lloyd has the swear words. Alright. Swear words. Have the same description as the words of love, but... yeah, our work here is done. Done. Let's climb back into the rocket. And... let's head back to town. Because... well... definitely thinking we're going to need to save. Haven't saved in a while, to be honest. And it wouldn't surprise me if Dad just happened to call and... where the heck am I going? Am I still in Ellay? What button was it? Here we are. Yep, still in Ellay. But this is a nice big field. You can use it for teleportation anytime you want. Now to just talk to you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I already talked to you. Next, I think the phone booth is here.
Hey, this is your dad. I've transferred
11,639
bucks into your bank account. After the amount you've spent, the balance is
6,308.
spend your money wisely. Well, next level requires
2,160.
for Nintendo,
379.
for Lloyd,
1,298.
for Anna. By the way, do you want to save?
Yeah, I've been meaning to save. Thanks.
Oh, okay, but I was thinking of going to sleep now. I've saved your progress so far. Good night.
Alright. Next time on Mother, we get into a scrap with the BB gang. Okay? Sounds like fun. Matane!
See you later. Remember, push in and hold reset while turning the power off, okay?